Let's get this in frame. It'll take a little bit of convincing. Yeah, the good thing about it is that it's stable. The bad thing is that it's stubborn, you know? You really have to work on it to get what you want. But ain't that always the way? Aren't all good things... Anything worth doing isn't easy, right? Isn't that what they say? How would you give Vedal a car? What do you mean? How would I give Vedal a car? Like, what are you actually asking in this situation? Are you asking, like, how would I get a car to the UK? Because the answer is, I wouldn't. This would be done remotely, or he would come here. But the car would live in the United States and only be driven on private property, obviously. I love that there are people who are like, how are we actually going to be able to get this road legal? We are not. My God, man. We are not. That's not how laws work. Like, Jesus. I will not be held responsible for the fact that you don't understand how laws work. Okay, that feels good. Let's clean this off. Of course it moves the second I... Ain't that the frickin' way?
Neuro is getting downloaded into a plane and traveling to the US to learn how to drive.
Yeah, it doesn't even need to break your immersion. Like, it's well known that, like, she lives in the internet, you know? Like, NeuroDog needs to go to the UK for training. Why would this need to go to the UK? The other clips are getting in the way. Maybe I should just reclip it. Let's get this one out of there. None of this stuff is very photogenic. I feel like people always ask, like, Ellie, why don't you do more hand cam streams? And it's like, well, soldering is not as fun to watch as I think you guys imagine it would be. But hey, we're making progress.
7. Chat, can we get someone to clip this? By this, I of course mean the PCB.
Wait, that's so cute. That's so cute. We are literally clipping something as we speak. Thank you so much for being
I'd love to see
here.
Evil drive the maglev train in China that goes 250 plus mile per hour. Chaos. Pure chaos.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get permissions for that one.
I wonder if Neuro will prefer to drive on the right or left side of the road?
That is a good question. I haven't talked to Vedal about training data for her, so I don't know whether she's gonna be trained on, like, UK or American data. I assume American, just because there's more of it. There are just more data sets for that that I know of. Maybe there are a lot of UK ones I don't know of, but I assume because the whole self-driving car thing has been such a thing in the US.
Roads. Where she's going, she doesn't need roads.
That is because, you know, she will be driving first inside on this thing at open source, and second on private land in an actual car. So yeah, she's not going to be driving on roads at any point.
Ellie, can we get Swarm FM in the background?
At least not in
I
the
want to hear
foreseeable
you
future.
yap, but also the silence in between is so silent.
Oh, yeah, how do I get Swarm FM? Like, how do I do that? Is there, like, a link for it, or?